Alright, so I'm going to start recording now. Actually, I need to load game. Um, so I've decided that I'm going to sacrifice the storage space on the Arcadia, and that way, like I'm going to keep the hydrogen tank. I'm going to get rid of the large, or the modular cargo containers. I'm going to trade it out for a medium cargo container on both sides with the with small cargo containers to connect those, and then which you'll see what I mean when I load in. But that way I can have the thrusters kind of inset a little deeper because I just like the way that looked better. And then I'll load the empty space at the front of the medium cargo with a large battery on either side, the small batteries inside, and the small batteries across the top. Then I'll give that a test flight, see how that how the batteries work on that, and if I need more, then I'll add them on the bottom, like I was playing around with the last time. But if it's fine without them, then I just won't even add them. Let's see. So we started with the unknown signal already, so we'll go ahead and grab that. And the unidentified signals are still a pretty good distance out. If I get one to pop in real close, what I'll do is I'll just go ahead and cut the recording, save game, exit out, and I'll start another video later on to go after that. I don't really have a whole lot of time to play. I've been out at the gun range most of the morning from like 10 to 4, and I do have to work tonight, and there's not a whole lot of time left really to get a decent amount of sleep. So I want to go ahead and make a video and start working on this this retrofit, but you know, if I end up getting too tired or I realize it's like way too late, I'll cut the recording early too. But I'm pretty well wide awake right now. Got a wee bit of tinnitus in my right ear, thanks to the fowl somebody had brought out there. It was quite loud, but should be fine. And what I can do, rather than manually grinding these blocks off, I can grab one of these, paint bright red, go ahead and make a save, and I can just paint all of these blocks I need out instead of actually grinding them out. Oops, that was the wrong thing. That kind of sucks. Yeah, I'll have to put that back. That's the one major downside of utilizing a paint tool to do the grinding, is you lose out on some of the control of making sure that what you're getting rid of is actually what you need to get rid of. I'll get rid of these here because I'm going to put the landing gear on the sides. I want to do the same to this side here. Okay. Yeah, should be fine. What block is this? Heavy armored half panel tipped right. So Let's do the on our half panel. No, that's not what I need. Let's see. I'll have the tip right, and we'll grab the tip left. And I can see which one I'm actually supposed to go there. I think it's this one. And then what I want to do is just grab this black and then do Shift P to select the same color. And need a steel plate to put that on. Grab some blocks here. There we go. Place that back in. And what we need to do now is back over here, select my red paint again. Let's go ahead and get rid of this cargo container. We'll leave the one over on that side for right now. Let's go here. Need to keep those in, get rid of that. What we want is cargo. Grab those. And then we need to grab batteries. Yeah, I think that'll be fine. Need to get rid of that block. And this block. There we go. Okay, so I got enough already to place this down, so that's... Yeah, make sure we grab the medium here. And I want to place it like that. And what I want to do is if I can, Shift P, grab the same color as the original cargo. Do that. And then I want to do the batteries. Be over here. And I want to place this battery in there. Then do the small batteries. Come down here. Those small batteries like that. And then we want to go back to this small cargo container. And I want to make sure it's rotated to line up correctly there. And then I want to do the same right here inside if I can. Yeah, right there. And then I want to do the landing gear this way. Yeah, that'll work. It's facing forwards. That there. And I'm out of steel plate, so grab the components for that. Place that in there. Okay. So now, what I need to do is jump in here. I need to unlock it. And I need to do auto, turn these on. Just pull away just a little bit here. So it seems just like in the what's it called? The creative. Everything except for this is actually connected still. So I can probably sneak one in here. And if I'm lucky, shit, looks like I might not be all that lucky right now. Yeah, I can't quite select what I need to there. So, what I want to do, gotta come back a little bit and come over a little bit more. There we go. And now let's see, is that better or worse? Probably worse. There we go. Instead, I can come inside, up here, turn my light on, and there we go. Okay. So now we have weld pad on both of those parts. Should be able to come over. And actually, I think that already welded up. Yeah. That's pretty much perfect. Okay. So now, all that needs to be done is to copy that over to this side. And, okay, yeah. So the whole body of it's actually still connected via that. I thought when I disconnected the cargo that it completely detached the whole side, but no, it's actually solidly connected right there. But yeah, that's pretty good. And then all I have to do is just slide a thruster in here, and then the same for this one once I get it set up proper. So, oops, 8 and P, not 9. So that was my bit of select wrong color? No, right color select. Why is that not the right color though? Excuse me. That key's not the correct color. Get rid of that. Stupid dial. That's also not the right color. Oh, wait, I know why. There we go. Oh. Now why is it not? Okay. Or is it because I just selected this? There we go. Okay. I fixed it finally. Jesus. Wrong thing. I'll repair it in a moment. Okay. And then that is the heavy armored centered half. G heavy armor centered half. I'll grab this one. Shift P on that. Replace. Perfect. And I want to go here to number 4. I want to select this. I need more interior plates, so we'll grab some more of those. And now, nope, still no interior plate. Why not? Okay, now we've got interior. Wunderbar. Place it here. And come in here, I guess. That. And this one I want not on the part there, but I want to attach it to the container there. And over, cut it down. So like that should make enough room. And let's see if I don't have enough room on all that, so come in through the bottom. Oh, I can actually just push that. That's perfect. It's actually really good to know. Yeah, I can do that one. Loads that up. And then I can probably, now that that's moved out of the way, unable to place the glow pad? Why? There we go. Perfect. And come back in. There we go. Got that welded back on. So now what I need to do is put we'll do a center weld pad right there on both of those. Now I gotta determine which 2 thrusters over here I want to use. I think I'll use the one that's furthest away from the large thruster, so these 2 here. And now, all that needs to happen is to ever so gently jam those thrusters inside of that repository there. So, We're actually going to dock the ship for this, so I don't bump this around. So what I want to do is just kind of bring this down. Let's see here. There's my port. It's more forward than that. Oops. Breaking things. Oh, control 1. Unlocked. Go more forward. Something like that. Still unlocked. Go. Nope, wrong side. Come over here. Lock still. And come on. Yeah, this isn't quite working out. What happened? Gyros are no longer working. Excuse me? Okay. Gyroscopes. Why are they off? 9. On. Okay. I think I forgot to turn them on, I guess. That would make sense. I am dumb like that. And here we go. Now let's try it. And I just gently come down. Back over here. And far back. Okay, here we go. 9. Now we're locked up. Which means that now I can come over here and I can do 5, 6, 7, and 9. I'm gonna need to add the new batteries on that. Speaking of new batteries, actually, I think the warfare looked better. Probably like that. I don't need to be able to see it. Or actually, okay. Well, I don't want to replace the batteries, but I probably should put the warning label on the outside. But that'll be fine. And I want to come in here. And if I can get the correct rotation, we will attach 6 little ones inside. And I could actually fill that larger empty gap with more if necessary. But that'll do. That will do. So now that's locked up. Now we can go and grab this. Take off, come up, extend our mag plate. So I want to try to grab this just on the very edge, so that way I can slide it all the way in once I get it lined up properly. Right at the very edge of it. Grab that. And actually, you know what? I don't need to take these off because I have the contextual menu for that. So I can just do switch lock off. And now I can try to fit one of these into the ship. So this is going to probably be quite a pain, actually. Outside. Actually, that wasn't that bad. Unlock and retract. And checked everybody has thruster. Yes, sir. So that was number 1 done. Now we gotta do the same for thruster number 2. Same thing. Grab it right on the very, very edge. Just like so. Everything come over here, use the build vision contextual menu, unlock, turn off. Here we need to come over and down and in. Fucking it up. Or I'm fucking it up, you know? Nothing about we. I'm the one in control here and I'm on a very shit job. But it is what it is. Just like that. Up. Come on. I can just kind of hook it in there and kind of rotate it around, sort of like how you lock in a AK mag. If I can just get it to hook in, I can kind of angle up. This is not going quite as smooth as the original. Let me turn that off. That would help a lot. Go down, come on. Whoop. Starting to get it. What I'm having to do when I go back, it's lifting up on the front edge of the thruster. So what I'm having to do is kind of nose down as I back up. But there we go, we got it in place. So we'll bring that up, turn our contextual menu on. We're going to hit a save. We're going to turn on the autopilot and make sure Maggie's docking as she needs to. That was perfect and smooth. Wonderful. Then this one, we now have both of these ion thrusters. We got all the new batteries I need to place in, or most of the new batteries I need to place in. There's space for more batteries if necessary. I'm severely limited the amount of cargo space, but that should be fine now. Actually, let's take a look here. Search for cargo. This ship only. So, yeah, we're significantly lessened on our cargo capabilities. So we got lots of assault. No, these are artillery shells. I don't have an artillery cannon, I have the assault cannon. So I can carry pretty good amount. Actually, the space credits I don't need. I want the assault shells. Actually, before I grab that, let's see. Are there autocannon shells? No, not really. I could take a handful of spare missiles. Gatling ammo. Can only take like 7 mags per small container, but that should be a decent enough use for that. We have the autocannon magazines. And then I can load up on some more of these. Well, actually, no, I'm probably never going to need more than that. So I'll load up on 6 is the most I can carry for that. So 106. And then the autocannon, got a decent amount of shells for, and then the rest I can use on Gatling. So that'll be the loadout for the munitions. The flares I don't think will actually ever do anything. I don't think the fireworks are trackable by the AI, so I don't think it's going to mess up targeting. So he's not really a practical use for it. It's more so just for looks. I certainly need to get a script for organizing everything, but anyway, that'll work. We're loaded up with munitions. And batteries say charges at full, but I didn't put the new batteries on there, so let's come over here. Let's unlock. And what we'll do, first of all, is turn our thrusters on. Why are those mixed? Search for where is our tanks? Pulse pipe, batteries, flares, hydride, fuel tanks. This one here. Stockpile off. Well, they should all be set to off. There. So now if I hit 5, or no, not 5. Wait. Yeah, it was 5. Should turn them all. I don't know. Let's grab the fuel tanks and search for hydro. Are all of the hydrogen tanks in that? Okay, apparently they all are. Wonderful. What I want to do is the ion thrusters. I want to add the prototech to that. Block and terminal off. Let's do batteries all. And select all of the batteries that are on here. Boom. Save. Shut lock terminal off. Auto for all of them. For right now. That was not all of them. Batteries all. Select this one as well. Save. Lock terminal. Auto. Okay. Cargo containers. Field lock terminal off. Exhaust pipes. Lock terminal off. Landing gear. Block terminal off for right now. These block and terminal off. Truss lights. Block and terminal off. Medium cargo. Let's get into terminal batteries. Going to select this one as well. Save. Block terminal off. Auto. So we have our Mayday signal, the Arcadia signal, our reactors, all of that shouldn't have changed. Okay, so everything else should stay the same. And it's saying that our batteries are currently at 55%. Let's try to dock up here and see. Control 1. Far back. I think I'm too far to one side. There we go. Lock that up. And ion thrust block, toggle block off. Should be all of them now. Yep. So there we go. It was great success. Oh. Okay. Maybe next time I should make sure I'm over top of the pad here. What is that? Commercial freighter. What do we got in there? Actually, I'm not sure what we got over there, but this is a wonderful opportunity. Let's look for hacking computer. We will put all the parts away, grab everything for the hacking computer. Yep. So now should be capable of
No fuel.
undocking. one from 5 to 9. Now, my hydrogen should last so much longer. The batteries, not so much. But since this currently only has solely... Well, okay, I can't say solely. There are still 3 hydrogen thrusters for forward. But since it has primarily ion forward thrust now, hydrogen should be lasting a whole lot longer. Pretty much using none to do forward thrust, and should still burn up quite a bit of hydrogen in planetary flight, but nothing like it was. I'm not sure how to save. And slowing down still takes a minute, but it's not quite as bad as it was in the creative save using solely ion, so that's kind of good. Should be able to bleed off all my speed there. And let's pray to God that this ship doesn't turn when I get too close. And all I need to do... Okay, turning. That's not great for me. Makes my job harder. You're turning again. So you don't like it when I get close. But I just need to grab one of your solar panels, so chill out for a second. Oops, a little too far. Let's go up, forward. There we go. Now, to prevent my ship from fighting this one,
No fuel.
we're going to turn this off. So we're just drifting along with the cargo ship. And that right there, that'll work. Grab that, clean the grid so it doesn't despawn. There we go. So already Arcadia is so much better.
No fuel.
Now one thing that I can do as well, I can turn on my... what's it called? My reactors. And if I was smart enough to put fuel in there, it would be outputting some power, but I wasn't smart enough to grab fuel, so. That'll be fine. In fact, actually, I could turn the batteries back on and the antenna, fly over to the base to grab a little bit of uranium, bring back and plop in there.
No fuel.
So that would be 6 and 2. And then the base is down there. It's only 6 kilometers, so I can get over there pretty quick. In fact, actually, I'm gonna hit this unknown signal first and then hit the base, grab some uranium, head back, plop that into one of the reactors, and when I turn them all on, they should divide up that uranium somewhat evenly between them. Even if it doesn't like initially divide it evenly, it should still burn it evenly. I think. We'll test that. Got nothing out there. Nothing good in here. Okay. I'm realizing now the antenna isn't actually going off like it should. I think it was that commercial freighter there. I don't think there's another one. So. Oh, dampener's on. That would help. Let's come in here, search for uranium. Onto my inventory. We're just gonna grab, let's say, 100 units. Actually, dump everything, including that, and then grab 100 units of uranium. And we'll drift back over to ship, and this one should have Arcadia attached to it. Yep. So nothing wacky happened with that. And from now on, I'm going to be trying to avoid mag plates whenever possible, aside from specific aesthetic choices and for static grids. But anything that's moving, I'm not going to be utilizing the things again. The mag plates. Did I just let that fly right past? I think I did, yeah. I was counting a little bit of leftover cash from the range there. Had me a little bit distracted. Let's check on the progress of this. What do we got here? No remote control access. We're missing one of the Gatling turrets. Yeah, that's fine. Sitting here, what's up with this? I need to turn broadcasting on. Yep, that's what it was. So yeah, that's fine, but we can actually turn that off now, as well as the
No fuel.
batteries. Come in here to the dock. And I'll put the 100 units of uranium into the dock.
No fuel.
Come over here, get 4. Go to K. Search for reactors. Current usage, none. Ship, no power. Why? Inventory. Search. Reactors. Oh, I can't put uranium in through the dock. What is that? Measure conveyor network. Okay. Where are... Alright. Are you done rotating? No. Let's see. So... Got the guns connected. Thrusters are connected. Where in the hell are the reactors anyway? I don't actually know. Thrusters, air vents. Why does it need air vents? It doesn't have any oxygen tanks. I don't think. Maybe I'm wrong about that. Those are rotor heads. That these don't have connection ports. Let's turn that off. Where in the hell are the reactors? Let's try something.
No fuel.
Cool. Reactors. All of them. Show on HUD. Power on. Antenna on. Okay. So the reactors are directly under the seat, it seems. Sort of. There's also reactors back here too. I think. Yeah, small warfare reactor. It's kind of buried in there. That being on, shows that as being connected. All four of those as well. So that's kind of weird. Let's look at the connector. No, some of the uranium got used. So yeah, they're working. They only used a little bit. Oh, the batteries are on auto charge. Reactors all. Power output. 3 megawatts times 6. I think. Let's see here. How much power? Current output. Oh, okay, 500 kilowatts. So that's 3 megawatts in total. Alright. Total required is only 200 kilowatts. So, okay, we're doing pretty well on that. That's fine. And Secure batteries all. It's not looking too bad. How long for these? Turn left, fully charged in 15, 16 seconds. And what about warfare batteries? 1 hour, 9 seconds, 10 seconds. So yeah, that's going to drop drastically once the rest of the batteries are charged. And then there's also a regular uh, battery on here as well. Right here. That's fully charged in 46 minutes, 45 minutes. Okay. So yeah, that's not too bad. And then, yeah, that uranium is going to last a good while. So that's taken 1 unit for each one. Divide it up between them. Okay. So yeah, that should be 6 units it grabbed, and it's burning them relatively slowly, so should have power for a good while
No
off of those,
fuel.
but I don't necessarily need to have that on. And everything that can be hacked was hacked. So I'll turn that off. I'm gonna have to pause this real quick. I'll be back in a second. Alright, I'm back. Took a little longer than I expected. What was I doing? Oh. I wanted to grab all of the thrusters. Turn those off. All the gyros, turn those off. Oh, Gatlings. Yeah, that should be good. So we got everything there turned off.
No fuel.
So we'll come up here. Turn everything back on. Come back over here and do the reactors, show on HUD off. And we'll fly this over to the base. Well, actually, I don't even have to fly it. I can. Go here to jump drive. Moon base. It's already selected. Oh, okay, so it won't let me jump because I'm too close as it is. That'll be fine. We'll over this way. I'm thinking it probably would have been more effective to do it the other way and have the freighter fly the Arcadia back, rather than have Arcadia drag this back. It'll be fine though. So yeah, even with the batteries charging, I still get 19 hours worth of life out of it. And actually I can leave that on, leave that off, let the batteries die out, and then switch over to the reactors once the batteries are dead. Because, I think, even if I put that on charge, okay, yeah, it does max out my, my power to do that. But I should still be capable of flight. I'd basically be limping back to base, but I could do that. We'll turn the reactors back off. We're getting in kind of close here, so let's start. We're not really slowing down. That's not great. Dampeners are on, but we're not dampening. There we go. It's not hydrogen off for some reason. It is. There we go. Okay, that was the issue. I didn't even realize. I should have noticed because there was no yellow dots, but that's fine. We'll just fly this over to the base. Get this dropped off and then fly back out to that unknown signal. That's pretty annoying. Okay, it stopped. That's good. I think right about now it should be good to start slowing down. And then go here to landing gear. We'll do... Because it's not really like their landing gear, but that's not what I'm using them for. Just call it mag plates, even though they're technically landing gear. And I've got a free slot over here. And I can do that with. Let's get a little closer. Should do. Undock from it. Couple of thrusters on. That should be fine. And we want to paint it red. Should get pulled apart here. I think it's all within range. Alright. And now, I want to just back off. Flip around. And head up to the sun also. I feel like the the Prototech thruster upgrade was well worth the effort, and I'm very glad that I did the trials in creative on how best to go about actually doing that retrofit, because it worked really well. We'll just bring it down to about 50. Cruise. Okay, nope. Go ahead and start slowing the rest of the way. It's actually moving a whole lot closer than I thought it would. Down to 10. Let's see here what we got. Ooh, crocodile grinder. I've never seen that before. Grab that, grab those. I'll just keep that on my personal inventory. Arcadia's right here. So I can hop in. Come over here and turn that off because I'm not going to need that. Turn my lights back on. Okay. I'm thinking I might want to change the mag plate. Let's see, what can I do actually? Get rid of that. Don't want that on here. We want the jump drive jump to be on this tab. Means we can remove that from this tab. We can then put the mag plates on here. The landing gear hinges, I don't think I need to change anymore because I have that set right at where it needs to be able to walk. Got all the guns on the front page. Yeah. So now I can have tab 1 is my like fighting tab. Tab 2 is just for the toolbar. Dock. Switch lock. Rev. And Mayday. Over here. I have 2 action relays on here, but they're not configured for anything. That should be fine, I guess. Action relay. Let's see, what kind of... Oh, actually that has a lot of actions. So... I could... set action relay 1 to activate action relay 2, and have action relay 2 toggle everything I need for docking. I think that would work out pretty well, actually. Yeah, that'll work. I guess a little bit better. That's cool. Yeah. Oops. Why are you not locking? Should be locking. There we go. Where's that window? It's gotta go. There's probably better ways to do this. Actually, you know what? I could just move the range. I'm trying to spend my time on this bullshit. So that would be down, so I need to extend the down range. Vertical, bring it down. There we go. That should get all the rest of that. Where did I leave my Arcadia?
fuel.
There we go. What happened to my drive? On. Current input is 0. Why is it 0? Am I out of hydrogen? Control panel. No, we have plenty of hydrogen. Why? Why do I not have power? Stored power is 0, 1. Why are these off? Stockpile off. Probably needs power for that to work. So base power charge. So power equal or less to actions. Let's do two engines. Work on. Okay. So I fixed that. So these batteries here, they shouldn't be fully charged before it switches back. But they are more efficient as far as power loss. So that should be fine. In 4 hours. So from nearly a full supply of hydrogen, I actually should be able to fully charge these batteries, even the Protec ones, if I were to burn it all the way to 100, including the Protecs. Those engines are kind of loud when you're attached to the base. Okay. Well, I think that's pretty much it for this video. I do apologize for the relatively long break that I took in the middle. Took a lot longer than I thought it would to take care of that, but should be fine. I'm gonna pick up a sunlight signal, head back to the base, get one final look around at the Arcadia with the new thrusters. It's not the thrust promise, so we're gonna go ahead. Oops. Oh, that's not the right one, no wonder. No? So we got a cosmetic, take that thruster. And these credits and those. And now we head back to the base. Drop these components off, get a final look at Arcadia with the new thrusters and stuff. And I think that'll be that. Ooh, I forgot the dampeners on. Okay. That could have ended pretty badly. So everything away here. Let's get a final look at Arcadia. So, got the new batteries installed, got the new thrusters installed, swapped out the cargo container to make the room for the thrusters. I think the primary things left to do would be add batteries in here and batteries in that gap that's left in here just to fill space. Alternatively, I could also actually do auto docking and combat AI, utilizing some of that new freed up space inside there. And then whatever isn't used up for the AI flight. Trying to stop yawning. What I'm gonna say is whatever I don't end up using as in space as far as the AI flight goes, I could go and do more batteries to fill in the rest of the empty space, but I could definitely utilize some of the space for the AI stuff. Get like a proper docking route set. if I'm gonna be docking it, then the landing gear I'll have to bring up. Or if I'm gonna dock it with the AI anyway, I need to bring the landing gear up because I don't think it's gonna be precise enough to actually be able to pull off a proper docking procedure in the configuration it's in. But enough to look and see. I do need to paint these to match the to match the Arcadia a little bit better, because that white's just kind of sticking out a little bit too much for me. I mean, it's not bad, don't get me wrong, but this kind of looks a little bit flashy compared to what's already on here. And in fact, I might change the color of the jump drive as well. Kinda match the colors that it's already going with. But yeah, that's it for this video. I'll go ahead and exit the main menu and I'll stop recording, and I'll see y'all again later on whenever I get a chance. But for right now, I need to go and get at least a couple hours sleep before I go into work. So I'll see y'all when I see y'all.